All right. I think we got it now. Sorry, I'm a tad bit late to the party, but of course, I forgot I had a private stream from like a month ago, and for some reason it went live there. But here we are, Buckeye Nation. What's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with a very special production. As today, let me actually move this a little bit over here. There we go. Sorry, Sincere. There we go. Today, we got Cincere Johnson officially announcing his college choice. And for Buckeye fans on Twitter, this is a big one, right? This is a big one for us. Especially given the news that broke earlier this morning, right? As going into today, it really looked like Ohio State was going to double down today and get Cincere and then Luke Wafel. Of course, I had a feeling this was going to happen. USC has apparently upped the bag for Luke. And then, not even 10 minutes ago, right before I went live, we got this from Hayes Fawcett, as apparently 4-star edge rusher Kevin KJ Ford will be visiting Ohio State this weekend, along with his teammate, fellow edge rusher from Duncanville, Landon Barnes. Now, that could be something, could be nothing, but yeah, doesn't really look like we'll be getting Luke, which is tough. But that's just the nature of the beast now. You're not going to win every recruitment, and now people will run over to Twitter and yell at Larry Johnson because this really wasn't even on Larry, if this sticks. In fact, let me check on 3 real quick, just to make sure everything is, the same over there. Make sure nothing has changed. But yeah, losing Luke Wafel is a big blow because still, Larry Johnson would have 1 commitment. 1. Oh, brother, what the heck is going on? But yeah, I don't go live on this channel often. When there's a big time commitment coming up, I got to go live for it. All right, so we have not seen any updates. Steve Wiltfong posted his crystal ball for Luke Wafel at 9:30. And then Scott Schrader posted a crystal ball for Luke Wafel at 10:12. Now, it should be noted that I believe the writers, I don't think they have the writers from Ohio State. Did they post a prediction? Because it's a wrap when they do. Have not. They have not. Nope. If they did, they pulled them. I don't think they did. It was only Steve. Scott Schrader posted that, and then Josh McQuistion, who's the co-publisher, recruiting editor. Talking about Luke, let's talk about Cincere, right? So, Cincere Johnson, of course, 4-star linebacker from right up the road in Glenville, Cleveland Glenville High School, essentially the Ohio State pipeline school. I mean, you look at Cleveland Glenville and it's like, wow. They've had quite a few Ohio State legends come from there. Most notably, of course, Ted Ginn Jr., his father, coaches at Glenville. They even call Glenville Ginn Academy. I think there's like a little separate entity called Ginn Academy. And of course, Troy Smith. You look at the team right now, Arvell Reese, I think Bryce West from Glenville. And then you also have Jameer Perez, who is currently committed to Florida, but recently it seemed like he was going to flip. I wouldn't be surprised if he flipped today. Something, though. If he just pops on with freaking Cincere Johnson and they both commit to Ohio State at the same time, oh, that would be lit. So let's take a look at Mr. Johnson here. Okay, there's Luke Wayfall. Got to go all the way down because I tell you one thing, these freaking writers, they have been busy these last couple days. Yeah, Jameer Perez was phone bombed to flip back to Ohio State 2 days ago. 3:51 p.m. We got the phone bomb. That was pretty big. And then I know we got a Cincere. Well, actually, all the old recent Ohio State crystal balls that have been placed. Because there's been quite a few. So we are about 5 minutes away from the commitment of Cincere Johnson. I will show the video on screen, so don't worry. Don't want to go too early. Let's take a look at the visit. The guys who are visiting this weekend. I'll go more in depth, I think, tomorrow when I do my preview for the weekend. But of course, Braylon Womack, Chris Henry Jr., Blaine Bradford, Derek Cooper, Caden Dixon Wyatt, Deuce Geralds, Simeon Caldwell, Landon Barnes, of course, with now Kevin Ford, who actually canceled a visit to USC. So that also brings it up. Right? Essentially, they canceled Kevin Ford's visit. They're probably going to bring in Luke Wayfall. We bring in Kevin Ford. I would not be shocked if Kevin Ford is a Buckeye, but we'll see. Cool if we got a 2-for-1. Got Landon and Kevin Ford. That'd be awesome. But we'll see what happens there. Okay, so let's actually get back to the crystal balls here. Oh, I'm on the recruiting class. I don't need the recruiting class. And I'm pretty sure they probably won't go live immediately when they do. When they eventually do go live on that channel. All right. But yeah, we're chilling right now. Oh, this is what I need right here. Okay, let's go to Ohio State crystal balls. Quick check. Ime Udoka has agreed to a long-term extension. Cool. Oh, Dashi is live again. Oh, that's lovely. Who cares? All right, let's take a look at Cincere Johnson. So this is big. Yesterday morning, a crystal ball was placed by Andrew Bone, who I assume is a Alabama writer for On3, because you look at all his recent crystal balls and predictions, they were all for Alabama. So, yeah, that's big. All right. So, let's do this. I'm going to pull up my stream on my phone so I can keep track of things. Make sure everything's running fine. Let's go to On3 recruiting. Okay. There it is. Yep, slated for 12:30. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, so we have about a minute left. Hit that. Yeah. Okay, let's open web page. Window capture. Yeah. Let's call it Cincere. There you are. And my Twitter page, of course, opened up. My main Twitter, of course. I don't have a Twitter for this YouTube channel. Nah, I don't have a Twitter for this YouTube channel. There's my lovely YouTube. Let's crop. Crop, crop, crop. Don't stop. Crop. Okay. Cut that up. Cut it up. Cut it up. Cover my face with it. Yeah. Put it right there. There we go. Okay. Ah, yeah, there we go. So, in just a matter of moments, they will be going live for the commitment of Cincere Johnson. I like how everybody in the chat on that YouTube channel is like over like, yeah, he's a Buckeye. He going to Ohio State. He my cousin. I'm sure. Okay. People always be like that. He's my bro. I know him. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. All right, here we go. Okay, mute that. All right, so here we go. Probably have to go through the whole spiel. Like to thank God, thank my family, coaches, friends. Some guys, man, they will spend like 10 minutes just blah, 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 blah. Like, get on with the commitment. But yeah, we got it on screen right now on 3. Yeah. I don't have the volume up because I don't want to, get copyrighted, but I don't think they'd copyright people. See, number 70 in the nation, number 4 in his position out of Cleveland, Ohio, Glenville High School. Again, like I said, noted Ohio State pipeline, 4-star linebacker, which is fun because I believe on 3 had him as an edge rusher. It's an interesting way to have it. Like, oh, he's an edge rusher? Okay. So they're showing his highlights. Oh, damn. Okay, this is against Hoban. Yeah, look at that penetration. Okay, this is against Warrensville, I'm guessing. Backing him down and, yeah, look at that. Attacking right away. Nobody escapes him. My dog even is like, he's a dog. My dog is like, oh, he's a dog. There's his Twitter and Instagram. He's a dog. My dog starts barking. Oh, there he is. There's the man of the hour, Cincere Johnson. Like I said, imagine how funny it'd be if freaking Jameer Perez just pops in like, hey, I'm here too. They got him in the background too. That's funny. They got the live stream in the background. Not live stream, obviously, but the on 3 stream. It's weird how they have that. Streamception. So again, I got it on mute. So we should be getting a commitment here momentarily. We just got to ask him questions, and again, the finalists, Ohio State, Penn State, Alabama. We've been waiting for this forever. Buckeye fans even have a theory that apparently this was one of the booms that Hayes was teasing a week ago. About a week ago. All right. Here we go. He is committing to... come on. I hate when they stand up, bro. Ohio State. Yes, sir. He's a Buckeye. I mean, we were expecting this, but still. It's good to see it. Verification. Yeah. The champ, no. Peace. Damn. Okay. So again, baby Road Warrior. Oh, got them breaking out the helmet. Yeah. OH, baby. But yeah, that's lit. That's lit. Cincere Johnson, officially an Ohio State Buckeye. A lot of people say, oh, it was expected. Yeah. I mean, he goes to Glenville High School. It's essentially like Ohio State Junior, like Ohio State's high school, pretty much. I feel like the pipeline is restarted again. There was a while. I'm going to turn this off now. But yeah, there he is. 70th in the nation, number 4 in his position group. Okay. But yeah, so Cincere Johnson commits to Ohio State, and I doubt they've already updated 247. But let's see what this does for us, which I'm pretty sure it probably gets us back in the top 4. Now we're 5th right now, which, given the fact that we haven't had a commitment in a few weeks, if that, and you see these other teams just popping off. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll see if this was one of the commitments that we were waiting for. All right, so let's go to team rankings. But that was a big time commitment for Ohio State. Love to see it. Now, of course, heading into today, we were like, oh, is this the first of 2? Man, I wish. But not looking so good on the Luke Wafel front, unfortunately. So I don't think it updated yet. No, it has not updated. Let's have a little bit of fun, and let's go to the class calculator and see where that would probably put us. Because we're 250. Okay, so let's see. Did they add him to the class yet? I doubt they have. It usually takes them a little bit to add him to the class. And he's not added yet. But James Laurinaitis, once again, adding another one. Another one. We're 253.69. Nice. 3 points behind A&M and 4 behind Notre Dame for a top 3 class. We're right behind Georgia, too. So, of course, we got to go to the class calculator. And we're going to submit Mr. Cincere Johnson. Let's go to the calculator. To the calculator. Okay. Okay, class calculator time. Let's add him. 253.69, I believe, is our current total. We add Cincere. I don't think he's been added yet on here yet. No, he has not. Got to make sure. Okay, Cincere. I'm just trying to be sincere. Had to do it. Sorry. Okay, let's calculate 263.66 with Cincere Johnson. And if this is true, he is the third rated player in the class. Hey. So 263.66. Where does that put us now in the whole ranking? Let's see. We'll put us back in second. Oh yeah, we'll jump right back into second place with Cincere Johnson's commitment, if that is true. Of course, USC, just because I'm not a salty little biatch, let's USC will get with Luke Wafel's supposed commitment coming up here soon, because it sounds like he'll be going there, because they had to up the bag, which that's the way these schools got to do it, right? Sometimes you got to. It's like a song now. It's like if you want to be the boss, you got to pay the price. Yeah, if you want to be the boss, you got to pay the price. Well, they're trying to be the boss, so they definitely going to pay the price. But if you're a USC fan, you're just hoping that this leads to wins and more success, because if you do this stuff with the big ass class, you're looking at 30 commitments in June. I don't know if all these kids stay. I mean, dang, son. If they keep 30 commitments in their June, like, hey, yo, that is a mighty task. Keeping 30 kids committed into June, that'll put them at 298.72. So just a hair under 300. Yeah, I don't know if they keep every kid. I just don't know if that'll happen. I mean, of course, you got to remember there's new rules now. Rosters are going to be different. There's like 105 scholarship players instead of 85 scallies, and I think like the rest are walk-ons. I think they essentially eliminated the walk-on. So essentially, you might just have a class like this. Schools is going hard like this with like 30 plus commitments to fill up their class. Because that's going to be a lot more spots open with no more walk-ons. Tyrese Halliburton is expected to play tonight. Why? I mean, he better. You know how much of a wussy move it would be to not play with a sprain or hammy or whatever, strain? Heck, freaking Darius Garland only missed 2 games with a bad big toe. Oh, it's just a big toe. Try walking on a foot with a bad big toe. Big toe is what keeps you balanced. Dude was out here playing hard, like trying his hardest with a freaking was a sprained big toe or something. It was bad. It was a big injury. He's not going to probably be ready for the first month of the season. That's a tough move. All right, so yeah, we'll see what happens over the next hour 15 or so. I'll be live again for Luke Wafel around 1:45. So I'll be live in about an hour for that. And maybe things change. Maybe out of nowhere, Luke Wafel flips to Ohio State and I look like a fool because I'm thinking, oh, he's going to go to USC. But just the fact that Ohio State has a guy like Kevin Ford coming in on a visit when he wasn't previously scheduled for a visit has you thinking. So, yep. Sincere Johnson is now officially a member of Ohio State. In fact, let me get to his. Let me see if they've added him yet. No, they haven't. God, it's going to take them 3 hours to put him in there, aren't they? Yeah, it's going to take them like a couple hours, I think, or an hour at least. Because when I would do my recruit videos, I would have to wait a little bit for them to officially put him in the class. They just take their time. But let's see where 247 had him. All right. Yeah, they don't even have him registered on here yet. My God. Hey, yo, how about I freaking get on their high horse, man? Damn. Let's just do this. Devin Carter flipping to Florida State. Yeah, okay. President. God. I really got to do some searching for this freaking stat line thing. What I got to do to look for a damn, like, his rankings. All right. Here you are. That was weird ass noise. Right, so he is ranked on 247, the number 80 player in the nation, the number 9 edge rusher. Yeah, they have him as an edge on 247. Pretty interesting. And then number 2 in the state. Now, composite, he's number 71 in the nation, number 8 edge, and number 2 in the state. Now, you may be wondering, who the heck is number 1 in the state? Well, let's just take a look now, shall we? Oh, of course, it's Victor Singleton. Yeah, it's Victor Singleton. And with Cincere coming to the Buckeyes, that means 2 of the top 5 are Buckeyes with Max Riley. And then you have 2 Trojans in Sean Alston and Albert Hill. Of course. Number 1 is Victor Singleton, and he had the wackiest recruitment so far. Originally committed to Illinois, and then recently flipped to Texas A&M. Okay. Now you look at the rest of the top 10. Sam Greer, Ohio State. Braden Fogel, currently not committed anywhere. He's a tight end from Lexington. Ohio State is not really involved with him, so okay. Clemson got Caden Gephardt from Olentangy. And then Jacob Weatherspoon and Jaden Ricketts, of course, both committed to Ohio State. They committed, I think, in season, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, cool. All right. So, I'll be back within the next hour or so. Well, I'll be back actually an hour for Luke Wafel's commitment, and we'll see what happens there. I'm not expecting him to be out, but you never know. You never know. Look at Edric Houston a couple years ago. It was like, oh, he's going to be a Bama. He's going to Bama. And then literally, right as he's making his commitment, Ryan Day, who was doing a press conference talking about Jeremiah Smith's commitment, right, when he signed, he left this press conference to go take a phone call, and then, bang, Edric Houston committed to Ohio State. He signed on the dotted line. So, we'll see what happens, but love to see Cincere coming to Ohio State, keeping the pipeline going. And we'll see what happens with his teammate, Jameer Perez. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel. Welcome to Ohio State, Cincere. And I'll tell you what, this linebacking unit, it's going to be nice. Hang on, guys. Okay, sorry. I got a little too excited to end the stream, and I accidentally almost cut off my outro. Want to do that? No, no, no. But yeah, like I said, Cincere Johnson, he's gonna be a dog. Like my dog, my freaking dog was like, he's a dog, so he must be a dog. He started barking as he was making his commitment, so he's like, oh, he's a dog. Oh yeah. Oh man, but yeah, guys, I will be live in an hour for the commitment of Luke Wafel. Okay, so let's do the outro right. I'm Crazy Dog coming at you on the coming at you on the Bucking Crazy YouTube channel. Have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you guys in an hour, go Bucks. OH. I'm out. Bye bye.